Good morning, sunshines. We'll wait for Brian. I thought I would click in and get ready. Yeah, I've got the blankets around me this morning. I'm freezing. Good morning, Miriam. Good morning, Bella. How are you doing today? Yep, Miriam, somehow my live for tonight got erased off from my StreamYard. I don't know. It's still on my YouTube, but it's off my StreamYard. So I had to redo it. Good morning, Style. How are you doing today? I wish it would get nice and warm there, Style, and then you could send me some. Yeah, it was weird. Well, I had made a couple of changes with the time, and somehow it didn't save on my StreamYard. Oh well, so I redid it. So if you have that link, that old link saved, just try and resave the link. I am doing wonderful this morning, enjoying my cup of coffee. Style sent me some cold weather. I'm ready for some warmth. Style, I don't know if you heard me the other day. I was in about 5 minutes ago. I was in O'Hare for a couple of hours on my layover, and as I was leaving, I waved at you. I can see it on my end. Oops, sorry about that, Miriam. I'm sorry I'm making you have to do more work. Yeah, I don't know where it went. It went off into La La Land. My one for tomorrow night was still on there, but not this one. And rather than spend probably hours trying to find the damn thing, I just redid it. I was going to send the link to Audit because she said switching times would be fine. Oh, very nice, Style. I got your letter or the link to the letter for schools. Thank you for doing that. I need to go through and compose, and I'll repost it with your links. Very cool, very cool. Oh. Well, thanks. I know, but in between my layovers, I usually plan a little bit long so that way I have time to get from one gate to the next because it is such a huge airport. In this one, I had a couple hours, but then that gives me bathroom time and all of that. And I got to my new gate, which was, it felt like a half an hour just to get to the freaking next gate. So I get there and I was charging up my computer and charging. I do when I need it. But I figured I have plenty of time. I'll get there. So I get there and I'm charging everything up and I had my earphones in and sitting there, and all of a sudden I look and it was at a completely different gate, like from gate B all the way to gate F. And I had to haul my ass all the way. And of course, to call for assistance, it takes a while to get the assistance there. So I just started going. And some really nice gentleman said, "Oh, here, let me give you a push." So it helped me a little bit. But so anyways, I didn't have time to do jack squat over there at that airport because I got my steps in. Oh my goodness. It is a huge terminal. They have, I can't remember the name of it. I should have taken a picture of it. But on my way there, I had just enough time to grab some lunch. And they had this cafe in the airport, which surprised the hell out of me, but it was warm sandwiches. Had the best corned beef sandwiches I've ever had. It was good. It was Gate C if you ever go there. It was really good. And then you can add like onions or bacon or whatever. And I added onions and cheese on my corned beef on rye. I was in heaven. That was so good. What are you guys up to this morning? Did I lose you? Yeah, I do love Reubens. You know who has a good Reuben, believe it or not, is Arby's. Just, unless you get a real Reubens are good. Ooh, that sounds really good, Miriam. But Arby's has a good Reuben, and they'll do turkey instead of a Reuben is corned beef and sauerkraut on rye with Swiss cheese. Reubens are really good. And not like overloaded on the sauerkraut. It's just enough to make it tasty. But it's got to be on rye. You want to get back to the org? If I would have had more time, I would have taken, well, I don't know how far away the airport is from there, but I would have come and met you. Shoot, I should just do that one of these days. Just fly over there, spend the day with you, and then fly home. I wonder how much that would be. That shouldn't be too bad. Because my airport's like 10 minutes away from me, so it's not that bad. It's getting on and off the plane that's the hard part. But I never thought of that. I wonder how much. Good morning, Stephen. How are you doing? I wonder how much it is to fly there. Let me see. MBS to Chicago. Now that I've got my shoulders back to where well, I know it. I'm looking. Departing. Yes, they do. They fly all the time from there. Oh, that's because I've got silly me. I was trying to fly from the airport to the airport and returned. Oh, hell no. Yeah, that's not happening. It's saying it's $837. I'll figure it out. Oh. Good morning, Amy. The train probably would take, yeah, train rides in me probably, that wouldn't be too great because they're not very wheelchair accessible. I mean, they are, but it sucks because then it's hard to get on and off the Toity. Yes, tonight we will have the Q&A. Audit's going to join me, so that way you have different perspective. Good morning, Jojo Bananas. Jojo Bananas, I woke up thinking about you this morning. What was the result of your labor thing? Good morning, Irish Mart. Good afternoon, Irish Mart. You guys are I've got my fake background and I got my thing on. Oh no. So you're going to have to take them on in a suit for unfair dismissal. I'm sorry, Joe. Hey, Rona. Hi, how are you doing? Aw, man, that sucks big time. Good morning, Jennifer. I was on Tilty and Fluffer's live yesterday. They're so funny. But I was painting when they were painting. So don't tell Tilty, but I made her because she said she loved the mountains. So I did some mountains for her. And I need to send it to her. I sent her an email to get her address, but don't look. Can you see it? Uh-oh. It's not coming on. She's just going to have to be surprised. Okay, well, you need to tell me who that is. Yeah, it definitely will help with the financial situation. Oh, I know. They do make it look so easy, don't they? Here, let me see if I can. I'll have to email myself because it's not coming up on there. We, shoot, I forgot to take a picture of the other one that I was looking at. Oopsie. Ha, that's funny. I'm emailing it to myself and I just tossed my, I just did it like that on the keyboard so that way I had a subject and it actually came up fluffy. That's hilarious. It's donuts and aha. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember that. Yes. Good morning, Brian. Let me go to here and really seriously, come on. Did it not send? Ugh. Seriously. It sent. Why are we taking forever? I gotta stop sharing, you guys. Shit. Ooh, big face. Sorry, you guys. Hey, good morning, crazy. How are you? I have been on a couple of your lives lately and wasn't able to talk. Did I put myself in my mail guard? What the hell? Did I send it to the wrong account? Holy free holies. Okay, I don't know what's going on with my damn computer. Ugh. Sorry for the fat face, you guys. Crazy, we were talking about you yesterday. I know, so many people's. Let me go back to present this damn computer. No, I don't like big face, Mona. Yes, definitely. Thank you, Carla. There's been a lot of meetings lately. Definitely so. And good morning, Kathy. Good morning. Let's go. Kathy, I saw you sneak in earlier. I'm sorry. Cameras are all about the angle. I'm always saying, did you get my thin side? Good morning, Haggis. I did not see it last night either. Good morning. Yeah, there's this morning was some strange, not that you're strange, Brian, but some strange tunes coming out of. Ooh, exciting. Nice. Has there been any pushback on your legislation that you helped write? Do you think there's been any response or any pushback? Yeah, I know that's I was last night too, Amy. I was trying to get caught up on sleep from the day before. Anyways, Brian, I was saying the tunes were a little interesting this morning. Yeah, it was. I was listening yesterday morning too. I think Suno's going kind of weird and crazy. Nice. That's definitely great news. Hold on, you guys. I need to have my son take this out. I agree. Thank you, Crazy. Honestly, Kathy, what they really wanted was, did you bring food? They were way more interested in making sure I had food than seeing me. They wagged. You're right. Joe, did you ever get the card? And Miriam, did you ever get the card? Josh, when you go out there next, can you take this out for Auntie Lori? Thank you. And exactly, Crazy. Really, Joe, I think it's going by slow boat. If it doesn't get there, both of you, if it doesn't get there, I'll redo something for you. God darn it. Joe, I know I screwed up and didn't have enough. I know it's on a boat that they had to paddle with oars. Yeah, golly, a month ago, Jojo. Nice to see you too. Thank you. Let's go. Get some lunch for me too. Yeah, gosh, I sent it quite a while ago, and I know yours didn't have enough because I didn't put a third stamp on there, Jojo. But I know I had enough postage on Miriam's, so I don't know, you guys. But shoot, Eyes to See is like just across the pond from me. And it took a month just to get it from here to Wisconsin. Thanks, Kathy. Yeah, I would love to send this to Tilty, but I sent her a request for her address. Maybe she'll get it to me. Brian, if you send me your address in the email, I have one for you also. Let me see if that ever, okay, big FaceTime. Stop sharing. Let me see if that ever popped in. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's too big. Maybe it went into, it didn't go into my trash. Let me try. Well, it's in my sent. This crazy computer. Crazy thing. Let me. Okay, let me go back. Sharing. That is amazing when you can contact with other. Okay, shh, don't tell Tilty, but I sent her. This is what I wanted to send her. I painted her a picture. Yeah, we're not here to be tribalisms. There was a speech the other night. Oh, it was from a general at the graduation. Why, thank y'all. I did that yesterday with Tilty and Fluffer. They were an inspiration for me. So at the speech last weekend from the general at the graduation, he was talking about how tribalism is divisive and corrosive, and it's detrimental to society. And I was sitting there thinking, wow, that's really something I needed to hear. I know you can't, crazy. Same here. I really wanted to go live when I was on my trip, and I thought, oh, I don't want to deal with weird ass people trying to make it to where I can't go when I need to go safely. Yeah, but that's a very good skill, Amy. So you're trying to do things and you want to like create, sorry to use your name, sorry. Just like you want to say something to somebody because you're so excited about everything that's happening, but you have to keep it to yourself because if not, it gets effed up from people that either are jealous or just miserable in their own life or can't figure out something better to do. And we just want to be able to do this and be together and talk about it. And that's why, I appreciate those that I can talk to and bounce ideas off from and look at what's coming up and see where all the puzzle pieces fit. It's like, okay, if we do this, what could be the next step? Where could we go with this? What could evolve from these actions? And just kind of looking at possible next step. I know, and that is just absolutely asinine that anybody would promote that or encourage that. That's asinine. If nothing else, if you do say you're going to go do something, if people were to call, they should be calling to encourage. Hey, listen to this. Talk to them. That's what we need to do. Okay, big FaceTime again. Had to warn you. The other one, what did I see? That's a giraffes. This one had, I think, way too many. How about the scent? I'm going to take that one off. Put this one on. Okay, I'll take you out of big face. Bye, Irish. Have a great day. I know, it is what it is, crazy. I agree. But it just sucks that you can't. And then everybody thinks you're being secretive. And I'm not being secretive. I'm just being safe and smart. I don't want my hard work to get kerflucked because of an idiot. Hey, Peter. Good morning to ya. What did Peter say? Yeah. Yeah. It just sucks. It just sucks that we can't all be grown-ups and work together and play in the sandbox together. And there's no reason why advocacy has to be bitchy and solemn and down. Why we're doing good things. Why can't we have fun at it? Okay, Jojo, and I'm sorry. Do you like the boot drawing? I'll send you that one. If you don't get your other one, I'll send you this one, Jojo. That'll be yours. I know, and I just want to. Well, you know how I am. I just get silly, anxious, silly, fun. Like, oh, let's do this, and you want to have, and you want to just tell people. Yeah, they do. They do. They self-destruct in their own time. But in the meantime, okay, what's my favorite saying? It's amazing what can be accomplished if you don't worry about who gets the credit. Well, to add on to that statement is some accomplishments are made because of you and some in spite of you. And it's harder than hell when you have to do in spite of all the time. It just doubles the work. And there's absolutely no reason to have to double the work. It is sad. And I know even when we all went through that Chicago and the Nancy Drew shit and all of that, I just don't have the time. I don't have the energy. I don't have the energy to put in trying to fight people that are supposed to be friends too. Right? It's hard enough trying to fight a $1 billion frickin' cult, let alone fight who you're supposed to be friends with or worry about who you're supposed to be friends with. And going back to the tribalism thing where a general was talking about this. Thank you, Eyes to See. The voting people off the island, if you want to go do that as a reality show, go have at it, have fun, do your thing. But I'm just not into that. It's just, if you don't want to remember the bus theory or the island theory, if you don't want to be on my island, go have your own on your own island. But if you want to sit at my lunch table, we're going to work together. And that's the way it needs to be. I know. And, I really, really, really don't care just to be that way. You guys know me already. You guys have been on here long enough. Well, so I changed Haggis. I hope you saw I changed the time because audit, because Miriam wanted to be on there and she said 2 a.m. was just too late for her. Exactly, Eyes to See. Right. So in it actually the time worked better for audit also tonight. Me, yep, I'm too old for that jitsu. Just have a wonderful day today, crazy. Enjoy your day. May it be full of love and laughter and sunshine. Right, Haggis? That's right, Miriam. Well, I never said I wouldn't throw down gloves. I push me, you got it. I understand that, eyes to see, but it's not the energy that I like to spend on a normal basis. I can throw down gloves with the best of them. But I have learned that it's, even though that is a result that could happen if you push my buttons too much. But for the most part, people aren't worth like that aren't worth it. Yep, exactly, Haggis. And that's kind of just been the way I've been, is just enough to sometimes if I respond with sarcasm and I know it's sarcasm, I feel better. But the person's not worth my energy. But if the fight is worth my energy, I'm gonna fight. You're right, Jojo, and you do an incredible job with that. Sometimes I'm the only one that actually gets the joke. Peter puts himself on the sofa. He just goes there automatically nowadays. Me too, eyes to see. Now they're big enough to fight for themselves. I don't even really have to do that. You always bring snacks. Oh, good morning, hippie chick. Hippie chick, I answered your question from that live the other day. It takes about 24 hours for YouTube. I don't know why it takes so long for YouTube to post the chat, but it does. But I know that Peter puts himself on the couch because Haggis brings snacks, and then they kick the footstool up and just lay back and watch. Yeah, that's what they do. I can believe that style. I believe that about you. 100%. Yeah, that was weird. That creepy street guy was really weird. Did you ever get a response from the investigation about that bad cop style? We right. Definitely FAFO. Chicago is an area that is under the radar right now. They're still, yeah, Dolan. Yep. I think there's two places that they're going to hide those damn little monsters. They're going to go more into Chicago because that's where a lot of the money is hiding. They're getting too much pushback in Clearwater in LA right now, in Copenhagen. Good morning, MD. How are you doing, Matt? Nice style. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't want to scrap with this style. And it is a big mafia town too. It has a lot of stuff. I don't know Lara's mom's name. Maybe somebody else in chat does. Yeah, I never did get a because I had done one on him also. Good morning, Prairie Breeze. And that I never got a resolution on that. I should probably need to follow up on mine too. They did a full investigation on it. But Chicago is an area we need to keep on our radar. There are police commissioner meetings for Chicago. I have not been involved in the Chicago things because there was, well, one, you have to pre-register. It's a little bit different. Chicago is a little bit different. We need to come up with a plan. I know we had started one, and Style helped me talk about getting into more of the local areas. But it just kind of fell off my radar with everything else going on. Yep, the community action, community advisory. We need more people in Denver. Is the Denver org poking its head out? I need to get a hold of that gentleman that was kicked out, Chance. You remember him? The guy that everybody helped? Who streamed it, Amy? Oh, they were messing with TCD. Who is TCD? I don't know who TCD is. Okay, thank you, Amy. I will look at your post. I know. I love Matt's style. He's just got a calming. Okay, I'll look there, Amy. Yeah, we definitely need more people everywhere. That's for sure. Miriam's getting tired of only a couple of you. Just a few people makes all of the work harder. Yikes. Do you have a passport, MD? Well, until you need to throw gloves down, Sophia. Okay. Yeah, because you can use your passport if you don't have the real ID. But honestly, you can still travel. I'm not a lawyer, but you can still travel. You just have to go through extra security measures if you have your regular driver's license or regular ID. You can still travel. You can still travel with no ID. You just have to take extra security precautions. They pat you down, they wand you, they drug sniff you. They look through all of your bags. Yeah, that would be cool for having him in Copenhagen. Yeah, I still don't have my real ID. I have my passport though. But when I went to Alaska the last time, I tried to get my real ID and I didn't know you have to have your marriage license and birth certificate, and I didn't know you had to have all of that. I just thought you just turned in your regular driver's license and get a real ID. Oh no, brother Air. That's not how it works. So anyways, I just got my regular ID and didn't even think of it. Yeah, I was supposed to be coming home today, but one of the people that I was with did not have their real ID. And so we came home on Tuesday instead. Yeah. Okay, you guys, we're coming up on an hour and I'm going to go eat, get my fluff and buff done. I don't think there are any meetings today. Today is the 8th. I think the 10th is the Clearwater rally, the 10th or the 12th. Tonight we're going to have the Q&A. And then tomorrow night is I'm going to go over the civil rights and the UNOI claim. And I've got a text into Lara. I hope she texts me back when she wakes up. I'm going to get out of here. True story. I was going through an airport one day and there was a lady in front of me that had a baby carrier with a baby in it, and they found a gun. they took her down big time. So I don't worry about extra security anymore. Okay. Love you guys. I'll see you in a little while.